Hello, my name is Lupe, and I'm a graduate assistant for the Psychology Participant Pool. Now, in this video, I'll be going over a short introduction on how to participate in psychology research. Our contact information is psych101paper@gmail.com. This video and the resources available to you on the Canvas course should answer all of your questions. However, if you do have remaining questions about your SONA account or the research requirement, feel free to contact us at this email. Specific questions about studies should go directly to the researcher in charge of your study. Please do not contact your instructors with questions relating to SONA. You may be asking, why do we have a research requirement? Keep in mind that much of the information we receive through scientific studies actually comes from students like you that participate in studies like these. Participation also allows you to see how the scientific process takes place and allows you to learn about how researchers design their studies. You're also able to get familiar with peer-reviewed journal articles. If you would like the results of the research studies, they are always available upon request by contacting the researcher. Every student enrolled in Psychology 101 this semester is required to take part in 3 hours, equivalent to 3 credits of psychological research through online studies, or write 2 article reflections that are worth 1.5 credits each from current APA journals. Or you can also do a combination of both to receive the 3 credits of research. There is an age requirement, so you must be at least 18 years old to sign up for a study. If you are not 18 or older, you can still get research credit by writing article reflection summaries. If you are making up incomplete credits that you might have earned in previous semesters, you should know that past credit earned will not roll over to a new semester. For more details on credit breakdown, visit the homeroom on Canvas. You will want to check Canvas throughout the semester. Here is some information on specific deadlines. For Psychology 101 students, there is an opportunity for extra credit if you receive 1.5 out of the 3 credits by 11:59 p.m. on the day of the midterm extra credit deadline indicated on your syllabus. You can receive extra credit points as determined by your Psych 101 professor. Reminder that obtaining 3 credits for your research participation is still a requirement. If you do not complete the research requirement of 3 credits, you may receive an I for incomplete for the course. Please do not procrastinate. The final deadline to complete the credit requirement for the semester is by 5 p.m. on the day of the final deadline indicated on your syllabus. Okay, so as I mentioned, there is an article summary option to complete the requirement, which is worth 1.5 credits per article reflection summary. There are 2 sections to the article summary. Section 1 is the summary of the research article. Your summary must be at least 500 words and must be in your own words. Plagiarism is taken very seriously here at San Diego State University. Please be sure to cite any quote and quote accordingly and use your own words. The second section of the paper option is a critique and discussion of the significance of the research findings, and this must be at least 250 words. Again, it also must be in your own words, so the total word count requirement is 750 words. This does not include any headers or your name. Make sure you do a word count to ensure that you meet the requirements. The article you choose for this paper option must come from one of the 4 accepted journals: Psychological Science in the Public Interest, Current Directions in Psychological Science, American Psychologist, and Cerebrum. Links to the 4 journals are available on the Canvas homeroom for this course under the article summary information. Now here's an example of a sample paper submission in this format. In order to participate in research, a link from SDSU admin at SONA Systems will be sent to your SDSU email addresses on file. Often we get inquiries stating that they never received their information, and it's because we have the wrong email on file. Make sure you also double check which email you have on file for Canvas, because that is the email SONA will be communicating through. To access SONA, there are several ways to do so. SONA can be accessed through the SDSU Department of Psychology homepage by going to the Psychology homepage and clicking under research, or students can also type in the SONA URL. Now here's a view of the SONA login page. Once you receive your login information, you can come here and sign up for research studies by using your user ID and password. If you've lost your password or user ID, you can click on the forgot password or email us at psych101paper@gmail.com and we can manually reset it. All right, now here's some information regarding the pre-screen survey. The pre-screen survey is a preliminary study that is offered to you. You will want to look up the date on Canvas as to when the last pre-screen will be offered. Once it's removed, you will no longer have the opportunity to take it. Participation in the pre-screen survey is worth 1 hour of research credit. It normally takes about 40 minutes to complete, and it's also optional, but it is strongly encouraged because it can make you eligible for other studies that you otherwise might not qualify for. What happens if I don't complete the requirement? Now, for Psych 101 students, regardless of the letter grade, you will receive an incomplete for the course if you do not complete the research requirement. Unchanged incomplete grades become an F after one academic year if it is still incomplete. Any research credits earned in a prior semester do not carry over to a new semester, so you will be starting from zero. I mentioned we do have a Canvas course titled Psychology Participant Pool Homeroom, and it looks just like that on your Canvas courses section. When you log into Canvas, you should see this to the left on courses, and what you can do is click on the Psychology Participant Pool Homeroom link. This will take you to the home of that course, where you will find several sections with all the information you need on how to complete the requirement. What we do ask is that you look through this information thoroughly. It really describes everything you need to know to complete the requirement successfully. If for some reason after reviewing that information you still have more questions, you can go ahead and ask. Now, this course will not show up on your Canvas courses section until after the add drop deadline has passed. So before that, don't worry if you don't see it. You will a day after the add drop deadline has passed. If you still don't see this on your Canvas profile, go ahead and send us an email and we will get you added. Through Canvas Psychology Participant Pool Homeroom, you can primarily access documents including reference guides, research requirement details, and a way to submit the article summary. This will be done through Turnitin, article submissions under assignments in Psych Participant Pool Homeroom of Canvas. Turnitin prevents plagiarism and it easily tracks submissions. You want to make sure you double check that the paper was submitted successfully, so do not procrastinate on submitting any articles. If there are no studies showing up on SONA, make sure you completed the pre-screen survey to access more studies and plan ahead because 2 to 3 weeks before the final deadline, most online studies have reached capacity. If after reviewing this information you still have more questions, please reach out to us through email. And thank you for listening. Best of luck with this semester.